Promoted to Champs 2. What type of attacks were the good guys using to be able to get this promotion? A look at the current meta right here. Welcome back to the Clash Tips YouTube channel. So exciting whenever you're able to promote, but especially when you promote from Champs 3 to Champs 2 when there's only one level. Champs 1 is the only level we have left. As far as who led the charge, C-Man had the most triples this week. He had a 57% hit rate in Champs 3 using Queen Charge Hybrid. I love how he used 2 Sneaky Goblins and 1 Baby Dragon to funnel. That's all that it took. And in order to make sure that his queen goes down the right side, he uses 1 Miner and 1 Wizard on that Archer Tower to make sure that she goes in the right direction. It's at this point in the attack, and again, let me add, this is actually the last day of CWL. 3 of these attacks are going to be the last day of CWL, and then the 4th one's going to be one from the 6th day that kind of summarizes what our attacks look like. But I love this. His queen was unsure of which way she was going to go, and I'm sure C-Man was unsure of which way she was going to go as well. So he used wall breakers to kind of direct her path. Those wall breakers normally don't go after those walls. That's why those sneaky walls are there. But fortunately for him, it worked out. And also to add, he does this attack the exact same way every time. He looks for a Town Hall that's in a corner. He queen charges the Town Hall, gets the value that he can. He cuts the base down the middle, one of the sides, to where he can send in his hybrid. He puts down his Barb King and the Siege Barracks on the outside to make sure that the hybrid stays inside the base. And as they stay inside the base, as the King's coming up, you can see this nice path that's been drawn exactly for the hybrid, with the Queen on one side, the King and the Siege Wizards on the other. The Siege Barracks Hogs are coming out of the Siege Barracks. All this is standard. We made a Town Hall 14 hybrid video, how to hybrid, and it shows all of these steps one by one by one by one. But obviously, the reason that we all watch YouTube videos, the reason that I watch YouTube videos is so I can get better at Clash of Clans. So how am I going to do that? Number one, I'm going to do Queen Charge Hybrid in Legends. I'm going to attack the Town Hall. Obviously, if it's a central Town Hall, that's going to be difficult. But if it's a corner Town Hall, I'm going to attack the Town Hall with my Queen Charge. Does that mean that there are not other ways that I can get great value with my Queen Charge on a Queen Charge Hybrid? Yes, that means there are plenty of other ways, but because I want to learn this way and I want to be good at it, and because I can see that a player has a 57% hit rate on it and has done amazing in CWL, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to Queen Charge the Town Hall. I'm going to learn this strategy. Attack number 2, Clone Hydra, done by the man, trample damage himself on his Dewdrop account. The man has 2 max 14s. Like, he's got to be OP. He's so OP. He does this the exact same way every single time. He funnels on the sides to make sure that his heroes can go into a section of the base that contains some juicy defenses, and in this case, he's sending in his queen and his archer queen in to get that air defense, also to take down that king, so that his dragons are not going to be drawn off course whenever he places them down. I love how, in addition to the sneaky goblins that he used down at 3 o'clock, he uses a lone archer to funnel 1 troop space. Little things like that are really what make an attack. Also, I love how Trample uses his clone spell. He sees that he does not need the second clone spell around the Town Hall, so he uses it, and he's done it more than one time, but he uses it to extend the life of his dragons by cloning the loons, so that way they surge out ahead of his Hydra attack. Now, I was busy talking, but right there, whenever your blimp gets caught in the tornado trap, that is when it is most dangerous for this specific style attack, because in a lot of cases, if your blimp does not make it to the Town Hall, then you are in danger of a 1-star. If you find that that happens to you, and if your blimp gets caught in a tornado, and if you're whirling around, you need to be doing what Trample did in this attack: freezing, pre-raging, making sure any possible way that that blimp can make it to the Town Hall, because if that blimp had not made it to the Town Hall might have stayed up. Then his dragons would have been targeted by the Town Hall. This would not have been a 3-star. It might have just been a 2-star. So again, with experience, if you're going to use this attack, this is an attack that was used quite often in our CWL. It's one of the reasons why we're promoted, because our players are so good at it. But practice it. Follow the steps. We did a Clone Hydra attack video. Use those steps and practice in Legends League. This third attack is one that myself and Ruben and Ethan did a lot in this CWL. And one of the awesome things about doing CWL and the good guys is we have such a variety of attackers who use different attack styles that it was easy for us to pick the bases that we thought that we could triple, do the best job that we could on them, and then go from there. And we had a variety of strategies from air to ground to hybrid, which you already saw, and super bowlers was one of the more successful attack strategies. But as I said in other videos, it's getting more and more difficult to use super bowlers in CWL because base builders are making changes to these bases to where ground strategies such as super bowlers or smash attacks, which are rising in popularity, are getting more and more difficult to perform. One of the strategies that I have been using in my super bowler attacks is I will use the Grand Warden, which is on ground, to distract mortars, to distract expos, so that way my flame flinger can go to town on a high value target. In this case, it's a town hall, which is the most high value target on any base. And so by doing that, the flame flinger stays nice and healthy, stays nice and clean, doesn't lose any health, takes down that target, and I'm able to follow the steps. Again, made a super bowler video about a month ago on this. I'm able to follow the steps so that my super bowlers can get in there and can do the damage that they know that they can do. They can wreak the havoc that I know that they're capable of. One little thing that I did want to point out here is you can see these Inferno Towers right here are on single. I could have brought 2 freezes, but instead I brought 1 invisibility spell. I want to do a future video on how to use them, the difference between them, but an invisibility spell in a lot of cases, and especially this case when I'm going to have 2 Inferno Beams potentially burning through my super bowlers or my queen or my king or whatever past that direction. Whenever there are 2 of them, and invisibility completely made sense over 2 freeze spell spaces. So yes, these base builders are putting in defenses against super bowlers, against attacks like this, because super bowlers are notorious for being able to take down box bases. But there are ways to counter that, and it just takes practice. It takes doing this attack in Legends League, learning how to do it, to be able to see the differences that you have to make in order to continue being successful with super bowlers. And even though it's getting more difficult to use super bowlers all around, I had 3 triples as CWL. Ruben, who pretty much exclusively uses super bowlers as well, had 3 triples. So not too bad. It's still a very positive strategy. And as other strategies come into the meta, super bowlers will either grow or shrink. So check out this OP strategy and see if it's something that you want to learn. This was actually an attack from day 6 that I wanted to showcase because it was pretty much all inclusive of the rest of our week. A lot of our players use Blizzard, whether that be Blizzard Dragon Riders, Blizzard Lalo, Blizzard Hydra, different variations of that. And also we have players who do Queen Charge Dragon Riders and do an amazing job on it. And this attack showcases pretty much all of those attacks in one, and it was an excellent read on a base. And so I wanted to go ahead and show you how it is that our players attack and what they were successful doing. Air is still super popular, and it is still very successful. If you can, it's still my recommendation that you get really good at 1 ground strategy and 1 air strategy. If that air strategy is Hydra, Queen Charge Hydra, Blizzard Hydra, or Blizzard Dragon Riders, or Blizzard Lalo. Lalo is obviously one of the toughest attacks to learn in the game, but still, learning 1 air strategy and then learning 1 ground strategy, such as super bowlers, such as hybrid, learning 1 of each will allow you to have a lot of flexibility with bases that you attack, and as such, be able to triple a lot more bases, not only in CWL, but in 5v5s and regular wars, in Legends League, all of that. One of the reasons why I love Dragon Riders and solo Dragon Riders, Sans Dragons, is because of the effectiveness of this smash strategy. You are clumping all of your Dragon Riders together, and as long as you can take down the heroes either with your heroes in a Sui style fashion or in a Queen Charge, or if you're going to take the heroes down by toming in a few headhunters, which is actually what Steve-O did in this attack, then Dragon Riders, because of the clumped up power of their attack, they're able to take defenses down very, very quickly, and they're able to smash through a base. It's very similar to a Super Bowler attack, and so if this is something that you were interested in learning, it was very successful for us in this past CWL. Hopefully this video gives you an idea of what the meta is like. If you liked it, give us a thumbs up. Ultimately, congrats to the good guys. Subscribe to the channel for more OP videos, and thanks so much for watching.